Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind.
Hi, Rosalie and Maloney. Good morning, Dave Love.
You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you.
I collected more feathers.
All those
Good morning, Julie.
lonely
Happy anniversary.
times.
Can't do anything with my feathers, so I'm going to wear them in my hair.
I guess I never
If you
told
help
you
and put them up.
that I'm so happy that
Like
you're mine.
hair extensions, but feathers. I used to wear a feather in my hair. Wow.
If I made you
I just
feel
remembered that.
second best,
Right here, I wore feathers for like 2 years. They'd
girl,
get,
I'm sorry
they'd get wrapped in my
I was
hair and they would...
blind.
I lived in Berkeley for a very long
You
time.
were
Grew
always
up there.
on my mind.
But see, there's more. Good morning.
You were always
Happy anniversary.
on my mind.
Derek Jones,
Tell
John Arbor.
me,
That's it, just the three of us.
tell me that your sweet love hasn't
course.
died. Give me
Lillian
one
was
more
like, she was
chance
playing
to
with him
keep
today
you
going, Mom, what's all this
satisfied.
feather thing? Well, she didn't say that, but
I'll keep
it
you
looked like she did.
satisfied.
Derek Jones. Derek Jones, Blue Coast Records, check it out. Hi, Vin Vinny. Hi, John. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Utanto. Utanto. It's happening. Hi.
Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied.
I just talked with a friend
I'll keep you satisfied.
that lives in Midland, Michigan, and
Maybe I
she's
didn't
great.
love you
It's on the other side of town,
quite as often
and
as I
her
could
mother
have.
was evacuated from her senior home.
Maybe
Hi, Melissa.
didn't hear you
Thank you so much.
quite as good
I would
as
love for you to be on the show sometime. Armando, buenos dias. My cousin. What's happening?
little things I should have
So,
said and
it's
done.
Friday. Julie Cohen is here. Armando's here.
I just
Y'all are
never
here.
took
I'm
the
waiting.
time.
And, I have a lot to do today. It
You were
rained. I
always
planted
on
yesterday,
my
and it rained today, which is cool, or this morning. And,
You were
I have like
always
3
on
meetings,
my
and
mind.
Grace and I are going to go for a drive. And maybe, I'm crossing everything. Maybe be a concert tonight. But not sure, but maybe. But there are a lot of concerts going on. Hi, Mama Grace. Mama Grace is in the house. So I'm being patient and not saying anything, but wasn't last night a blast? Karaoke, all the ladies on the stage. I got to get June Millington on here. Hi, Pippa Amick. Thank you. Yeah, it's New Year's Day for me. And it's my nephew's birthday, Jenna Mammina. I think he's going to be 29, because Ray's going to be 31, so I think he's 29. He's a rock star. Good morning. Good morning. I have my teas, 2 of them. This is how I roll in the morning. Thanks, Dave Love. Dave Love came up with the idea, the karaoke idea. We always chat. We check in. And he said, you need to do a karaoke. And I'm like, oh, and he's like, and then he just wrote it out. Here's the idea. Here's the show. And it worked. And his wife Ruth was on, and his niece Delilah was on. And if you want to hear a heart sing, check out my show from last night. It's Mama Grace, my cousin Tanya sang, another friend Tanya sang, Ruth Love sang, Melanie DeMore, Sunshine and Stacy, and Delilah. It was awesome. And she ended the show, and I went to sleep. Well, I was up for the next 4 hours after that. I had such a good feeling, such a great feeling. And she's coming back next week. Dawn, hi. I miss you. I miss everybody, but I miss her a lot. Maybe we could do a social distancing walk and a virtual hug. Good morning. It's 11:19, and Mama Grace is on, and RP is on in New Mexico. So let's see, we have New Mexico, we have Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Trying to wave. Benton Harbor, Michigan. Santa Fe, Pippa. St. Joseph, Michigan. Fresno, LA, New York. I don't know where a couple of you are. Larry, I don't know where you are. Otanto, I don't know where you are. Chicago, Ukiah, Chicago. Yeah. Austin, Texas. Yeah, it's going on. It goes on every day, 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:11 with Jenna. And people are concerned, oh, are you going to stop this when everything goes back to normal? Well, some people call it, a lot of people call it the new normal. I call it the now normal. It wasn't normal before. It's just all different. And I guess when you've been through, as an adult, we've all been through changes, and now I have to move, and now I have to this, and now I have this, and I have that, or you have a kid, or you don't have a kid, or you have a dog, and you have a cat, and then you had a fish. It's just another way to be. Oh, highlight of your day. Thank you, Julie, and thank you for supporting. I really hope tonight happens. If it doesn't happen, we'll figure something else out, because it's how I roll. It's how I scroll. It's how I make this work, and it works with you. And I'm reminding everyone that's on this page right now has something to contribute. And I would love it, and yes, it's a feather in case you tuned in late. I have a dress. I'll show you. Hold on. I won't show you the dress. I'll just show you Wait, is that it? Did I pick the rest of them up? I have this dress and I wore it the other night on stage in my kitchen. Lillian was playing with them today. These fell off of my dress. Hi, Tanya. You were lovely, lovely, lovely. I had a brother too. He died at 54, 1 year before your brother did. No, 1 year after. Your brother's been gone 10. My brother's been gone. It will be 9. I think. Pittsburgh. So, yeah, we have more than singing to talk about. But these all fell off of my dress. And I don't know how to get them back on, so I guess I could sew them on, but I think they're just glued on. I love my kitchen too. It's sort of like an art project. Let's see. So like that. Not anything like that, but yeah, Lillian is playing with feathers. Mondo, are you ready? Are you ready for some Mondo? Okay, so let's recap really quick what's going on. Tonight, something really cool. Hi, Pat. Tonight, something really cool is going to happen, maybe, but it might not. Birds of a feather flock together. Here we are, all together. On 11/11 with Jenna and Lily and Pearl. Birds of a feather flock together. 9 years. August of 2016. I think it's 9 years. What is that? Not 16, 12. I can't remember. But it's 9 years. August this year. He's ready. Okay, wait. Sorry, Mondo. I know you're probably ready, and I'm excited to see what your ready is today. I have to say a couple of things really quick. So tonight, something really cool is going to happen. Tomorrow night, something cool is going to happen because it's One More Saturday Night with Gary Lambert. And then Sunday day, something might happen. And Sunday night, my drummer friend, I have a lot of drummer friends. They just happen to be on the show. Here's 2 more. Jeremy Steinkohler of Jenna and the Charmers is going to be on with me on Sunday night. That's a little much, isn't it? I'll stop. Sunday night, Jeremy Steinkohler. Monday night, Joe Velez. Who's Joe Velez? He died on August 18th. My brother. Mama Grace's son. I knew it was the 18th, but I'm thinking, and when I think about him, then I get sad, and then I miss him, and then I forget. And then I play with my feathers again. Like I said, my kitchen is like an art project. As all kitchens. Oh, Dawn. Mama Grace, Dawn Catania says, hello. So, Joe Velez is a poet and a Marine and the bomb shit friend. And he also has his own radio show. My Mama Grace says hi to everybody. He has a radio show that is at a college, so it's not on right now because the college is closed. But he's just really fun. And he'll be here Monday night. Tuesday, I'm not sure. Wednesday, I'm going to keep that. Thursday, karaoke. Next Thursday, karaoke. Every Thursday night, karaoke. Even if you're back out in the world, this is the karaoke place to be. And I encourage everyone to be a part of my karaoke. And also, a new segment that's going to be happening is I will be going into stores in this area, and yeah, I'm going into stores all around. Not right now. I'm not going into stores because nothing's open, but I'm talking to businesses. But the first business I want to talk about is the Sandbar, and that's in St. Joseph, Michigan. And their phone number at the Sandbar is 269-983-9977. They have food starting for breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning and go till 8 o'clock at night. They have free delivery, and they have really great food. And on Monday, which is Memorial Day, really? It's Memorial Day already? Right? They have 3 pork or steak tacos or half a slab of ribs. Half a slab of ribs for $10. Either or. 3 tacos or a side of a cow or a pig for $10. And then they also have Mexican corn on the cob for $2.50. That's the Sandbar, 269-983-9977. Online ordering is available. Do you like my feathers? Birds of a feather flock together. Oops, my music's turning on there. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to turn you on. Didn't mean to turn. Oh, sorry. Hi. Hi, Melanie. How are you today? You sounded lovely, and you brought a lot of energy. Ooh, a friend of mine hit a bird today. She feels terrible. A crow flew into my car on the freeway this morning, and she hit it. Sorry, little bird. R.I.P. It's bad. That feels bad. I always, when the bird hits the window, and I'm like, oh, the bird hit the window, the bird hit the window. And then like 10 minutes later, it flies off and it's cool. If I hit a window, I don't know about this side.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. You look great.
Oh, thank you. They're my feathers from my dress.
I know, I saw. You have feathers growing out of your head. It's wonderful.
I love your shirt. You kind of blend in with your environment.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. There we go. There's the backdrop. All right, there.
Check it out. He's like, and here's Armando walking through the forest. I feel like I'm on Mutual of Omaha, but you could do it so much better. Wait, I'll let you do it. Here, Armando Ortega. It's Friday morning. This is what happens on Fridays.
Hi.
Really
You're
cool.
in my natural habitat. It's called the backyard. Yes, and I'm dressed to blend in with my habitat. So that if any tigers or most of it's on this shirt, if I'm attacked by any tigers or dragons, I'll be safe. Because they'll see me as a friend. I found out a number of years ago that I was born in the year of the dragon.
Honey, so was I. I'm just going to say I'm a dragon. We're dragons.
We're both dragons. And the dragon characteristics are amazing. We have a tendency to reinvent ourselves because dragons have many lives. We have a tendency towards hot-headedness, obviously. Although I think I've tempered that a little bit.
It's called maturity.
I know. Yeah,
Maybe.
I know there are times.
For men, not so
there are
much.
times when I pick fights with my 20-year-old son, not meaning to, and then I realize in retrospect that, oh, you just went in and picked that fight. You just went in and you had something on your mind, and you go in there with, you come in hot, and then it just turns into a clash of wills because he and I are basically the same person.
Oh, you're totally the same person.
It's kind of crazy
I like this.
how alike we are. and it makes Noe very crazy because she's like, when you guys fight, it's like hearing the same voice arguing against itself.
Oh,
And,
bizarre.
Yeah. The Dar. Oh, whoa, the Dar? You know about the Dar?
Oh, the Dar, yes. I said Vidar, but I know about the Dar.
Well, you're talking about the Dar plant. You know, the Dar plant where Dar plant, God, there's a story about that. Where there was a plant that kept these hunters safe in South America because they could blend into the plant, and so they would hunt for just as many wary pigs as they needed, and they would get just as much as the village needed. And then soon, men with guns came to their village and said, "Hey, look, what we'll do, we like wary pig meat too, and what we'll do is we will give you guns, and now you can get even more wary pig, and then we'll pay you money. We'll give you gold for it." So they did it, and they got paid money for the wary pig meat, and they got greedy, and they started, hunting more and more, and pretty soon the Dar plant wouldn't let them become visible again. He turned them invisible for the rest of their lives because they abused the gift, the natural gift that had been given to them, because they took more than what they needed.
Kind of like quinoa.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the same lesson, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like, oh, this is high in protein, and it's starting to become a new age staple. Yeah, people in South America were able to live peacefully eating quinoa and get plenty of protein, and now the villages that used to grow quinoa can't even eat it anymore.
Right, they can't get it. Yeah, exactly. It's very, I remember being at a party in Berkeley, and somebody brought quinoa to the party, and people got upset. Which I understand now.
Oh, yeah.
It's $12 for a quarter of a pound of quinoa, but the people that grew it, like, we lost you, can't get it anymore. So while he's doing that, hi! Yeah. Okay, hold on a second, I'm moving you. I'm trying to get you in better light. Julie Jones, we played You Were Always on My Mind today, and Derek plays a killer solo on that. Just a killer. I want Derek on my show. Julie, you too. I have feathers in my hair today, everyone. It's a new year. It's New Feathers Day. So yeah, my sister and my dad, Lisa and my dad are like exactly alike too. They're like that when they would argue, or when they loved or they argued anything, they were like the same person. So I know what Snowy means.
Yeah, it's maddening. For some reason, I have a little Bose speaker that I play your show through and play music through, and for some reason, it's like it's charged. It just doesn't want to work this morning. It's cranky. So
don't argue with the Bose system.
Yeah, the Bose should be working, but it's not. So it's fine. I can hear you. You can hear me, and that's the most important thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I missed you last night. I had an unplanned errand that happened after work, and so I had to. I'm the Sherpa for my family, and this errand had to get done. So I was standing in a line, and I listened to a little bit of the show, but I didn't want to be that guy in line at a place listening to my phone really loud. I don't like being that guy. I don't like to impose my own experience on other people unless they're like, "Hey, what are you listening to?"
Right. Well, they might have done that last night. It was a pretty awesome show, I'll have to say.
It was great. Yeah. What I saw was really wonderful.
Did you hear and see Delilah at the end?
No, I missed the end of it.
Oh,
I did miss the end.
Delilah. She'll be there next week. Well, if you're anybody that sings, even anyone that loves karaoke wants to be on the show, just hit me up. What's your go-to karaoke?
Well, I don't go to karaoke that much. I think the last time I went to karaoke, my go-to was Painted Black by the Rolling Stones. Nice. But I don't know all the words. I know the words to a lot of standards, to a lot of jazz standards. So, like, A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square. I love that song.
Could you do a little Painted Black for us now?
I could do a little of The Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square.
Oh, no. Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones? I don't know all the words to
That's
it.
okay, just what you know.
You have the words.
Just a little bit.
Let me see. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn back. I see the girls that walking in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. That's all I know. I gotta get the words. I wanna see you, baby, painted black, black as night. I wanna see you, baby, 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 painted black. And then, of course, there's the end where you can just... It's a great song.
And one of the biggest fans of the Rolling Stones just scrolled on. I keep saying roll because I say keep it rolling. Just scrolled on Marianne John. She's a huge Stones fan, so that was a good thing. So that could be any... Wait, hold on. There it is. For Armando. I'm doing the lighter for you.
That's hilarious.
So that's what we did last night. People just came around.
Know.
Mama Grace. So let me ask you, or tell me, what do you see right now in your?
I see the top of my head from the nose up, and I'm sort of like, there we go. Oh, that delay is wild. And then I see you.
Do you see me up here? Like up here?
Yes, I see you right there. I see you above the screen.
You see me waving. So that's a mirror I put up so that the person can actually see me. In case you wanted to, instead of looking at a chair.
I think your place is interesting, but I think you're more in your place.
Thank you. Well, Lisa said you need to put a mirror up, and she wanted me to do a mirror next to it, and I didn't have that engineering mind. She has the mind like my father, and
right.
So I just put this big old mirror. I mean, my blender is on the floor now. My light is where I usually drain my dishes. There's a light there, and yeah, the studio is now in the kitchen.
The lighting's great. The lighting is fabulous, and I love. Are you in like a top floor apartment?
Yes, I'm on the second floor. Mm-hmm.
On the second floor, I love the curve in the ceiling. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, isn't that cool? It's like
It's very cool. Oh wow, your place is great.
It's my little museum.
Yeah, it's super cool.
So how is it living in your Airbnb? Does it still feel like an Airbnb?
Feels very much to right now like home. I mean, we had a laundry disaster yesterday.
Oh no, another one?
Water. A friend of ours gave us a comforter. She was getting rid of stuff from her garage, and she was like, "Here, take this comforter if you want it."
Oh
We're
no!
like, "That's lovely. Thank you so much." And so it was dusty from being in her garage. And there's a washer and dryer here, so I threw it in the washer. I thought, hey, I'll be doing everybody a favor. I'll wash this. It'll be ready to go.
Oh, no.
Well, it had like a velour backing, right? And the velour backing, since it had been in a garage forever, was dry and just disintegrated. So the washer got clogged, and the washer drainage system is, of course, attached to the kitchen sink. So the kitchen sink backed up. We had water coming over the top of the kitchen sink. Yeah, it was crazy. And it was just like, okay. I became known on I toured a show to Europe when I was in grad school. And I became known as the laundry criminal because my friend Raul Ramos and I were rooming together. And I said to him, for part of the trip, we were rooming together. And I said to him one day, hey, I'm going to go we were in Germany, I think. And I said, hey, I'm going to go do laundry. Do you have any stuff that needs to be washed? And he's like, yeah, I got a few things. And I said, good, because I don't really have a full load. I'll go downstairs. I'll do the laundry. Well, if memory serves, I washed everything in hot, and I shrunk a bunch of his T-shirts. So I became known as the laundry criminal from then on for the rest of my grad school years. And that was like 2 more years. I was Armando Ortega, laundry criminal. So I guess my
sounds like
laundry
it's
crimes
it's creeping up again.
Yeah, it's creeping up again. It's it's the comeuppance of the laundry criminal. So so that was yesterday. That was fun. That was a fun hour or so of running about like what.
So was there water again, like spewing everywhere, or was it just kind of like, was the velour coming up into the sink?
No, little pieces of the velour were coming up in the sink.
I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
It looked like some sort of little baby elephant had been molting in our in our washer, because there were little chunks of gray velour in the washer. I had to get rubber gloves and scoop it all out, and it makes a great sound when it hits the floor. You pull it, throw it in the bag, and it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Now, does that mean is the comforter no longer part of the family?
The comforter is no longer a comfort to anyone.
Do you need a comforter?
Not really. I mean, we have one here. Well, we have blankets here, and it's like 80 degrees during the day, and like, oh, it's so cold here in LA at 60. It goes down to 60. It's awful.
Yes.
It's just awful.
Well, Los Angeles.
Yeah. Well, and how cold does it get in St. Joe this time of year?
I think it's about 60 today.
60 is the high?
Yesterday, I think it was close to 70.
But down at nighttime, it goes down into the 40s, right?
Oh,
like,
probably.
Real. Yeah.
But I know that I was going to say something to you just now, and I don't remember. Oh, it's warmer here today than it is in Albuquerque.
Oh, wow.
As we speak.
That's wild.
And Grace talked to Connie and Peggy yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. How is the washing machine? Julie
the washing
would
machine
like to know.
is okay, I think. We called the handyman. The handyman came. He snaked the sink, and then he did something with the drain line of the washing machine. He came back a couple times. He had a different idea. He came back later and said, "Wait, I have a different idea." I was at work, but my wife said, "Yeah, Victor came back twice and had a different idea." So his counsel was, "Okay, next time you do a wash, make a small load just as a test load." So
or nothing at all.
Well, yeah, or just run some water through it and see what happens.
Did you do that?
Not yet. Haven't done it yet. I figured I'll let everything sort of settle. It's always a good idea to let things settle.
I do that. I used to do that with my car. I thought, well, maybe I should let my car rest for a little while, and it'll be better.
Exactly. Yeah,
I believe
I was
in
going to
rest.
mention. I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm very spacey this morning. The restaurant is doing
Gonna ask that.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Doing fine. It's been a little slow the last couple of days. Yesterday I was out of there fairly early, but then I had to run the errand. But yeah, it's going well. People are very happy that we're back.
What kind of pie?
And what kind of pie do we? Oh, we had chocolate cream pie yesterday. And their chocolate, we had many. We had the chocolate cream pie. We had the Derby pie, which is bourbon chocolate pecan pie. We sold out of the Dutch apple, which is Granny Smith apples with a cinnamon, brown sugar, nutmeg, and butter streusel on top. So good. We had blueberry cobbler yesterday and peach cobbler. Little individual cobblers. They're super cute and delicious. And we had southern lemon pie, and that's the lemon cream pie with the saltine cracker crust. I'm telling you, that pie has everything that you want in a pie, because it's tangy because of the lemon custard, then it's creamy because of the cream, and then it's a savory saltiness because of the saltine cracker crust. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. So good. And that's at Spock in Altadena.
And the number is?
The number is 626-797-9430, or you can go to foxesaltadena.com to see the menu, and that's all one word, foxesaltadena.com. You can see the menu, and you can also get my phone number, so you can text me and let me know what your order is.
You mean
you can have access to me, direct access.
How does that happen?
Well, when they decided to reopen the restaurant, they didn't really have an infrastructure for online ordering. So they said, well, people can order from the Fox's Altadena email, but to make it more direct, do you mind if we put your number on there? And people will say that people can order after 12 o'clock, after noon on our days that are open. And I thought about it, and I thought, yeah, sure, why not, you know? What could possibly go wrong? And it's been fine so far.
Have you had some great...
I mean, I've had several people call me and say, can I order food? It's like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. No, not right now. But, I mean, you know, I'll take your order and I'll put it in later and I'll call you later. But, yeah, we're only doing the pickup between 5 and 7. So there is a few breakfast things that we have on the menu, but we're not doing food during the breakfast hours. That's the other restaurant. That's Cindy's.
Sounds
and
good.
Cindy's is Eagle Rock, and they're open all day. They're open from 10 to 7. And now that my bosses have gotten the PPP money, they can have employees again. So they're open 7 days at that restaurant.
Awesome. Abiquiu is on. Jeffrey Beeman is in Abiquiu, New Mexico.
Jeffrey Beeman from Abiquiu. Not that I know Jeffrey Beeman, but it's a great term. Jeffrey Beeman from Abiquiu is on. Hello, Jeffrey.
And Laura Cooksey. Hi, Laura Cooksey. How are you? Karaoke next Thursday night. I need you there. Karaoke, Laura Cooksey. And you too, Mondo, for sure. Yeah, it was all ladies on the stage, which is awesome. So many fun, talented people. But Mondo, yeah. And then you and I could just hang out Thursday and then roll into Friday.
That would be cool. I was slightly intimidated because people had actual microphones. I was like, what? Do I need a hairbrush? What do I need?
Oh, Stacy and Summer, those were fake. I mean, they were real, but they weren't plugged in. And Ruth has a whole karaoke setup at her house.
Nice.
But the hairbrush, always the hairbrush. I have it right here.
Oh, hey, did you listen? Were you able to listen to my friend's song that I
Yes, that was cool.
Isn't she great?
She's great.
She's in Alabama now. She has family in Alabama, and she does a lot of her recording and production there because her producer is in Alabama. But she was one of my employees. She worked for me at Cool House, and then lo and behold, she's a musician. So I started going to her shows, and we've just become friends. And she did a Tiny Desk, an NPR Tiny Desk concert.
Oh, good for her.
She goes with Deacon Sue, yeah. So you should check that out. She's super great, and she's very smart. She produces merch as well. I have one of her shirts. I'll wear her shirt next week.
Merch. We gotta have merch.
Yeah.
I gotta get you a Jenna Mammina shirt. I have to say hello to my friend Dan Brecky. Hi, Dan Brecky. How are you, sir?
Hi, Dan Brecky. Let me see. Can I go sideways so I can actually see comments? Ooh, sideways. Oh, now we're all letterboxy.
I can take you sideways.
There we go. Oh, that's right. When I'm on camera, I can't see comments, so that's fine. Whatever.
Dan Brecky, I want you to come on the show sometime, please. Please, please, please. And Jeanette, good morning, good morning, good morning,
good morning.
Yeah, you are blending in with the shirt. Now you got, let's see, if I move you closer, there you go. Now you're full screen, Mondo. You look like, do a scene from, let's see, you're in the forest searching for your lost elephant, and your wife is making bacon and you can smell it, but you can't get there.
Marty? Where are you, Marty? Come on, Martin, come on back. Marty! Oh, man, I'm so hungry. Marty! Come on, Marty! It's breakfast time, Marty. You gotta come back to camp. You gotta come back. Really? My elephant's name is Marty. I don't know why. It just is. That's all I got.
I love you. I love you so
Marty
much.
The elephant, I love you too. You know what? You know what's weird? It's wild is, and I don't know how much is happening there in Michigan, but there is a bit of an anti-mask movement.
Oh my God! What? Ever?
I know. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing how infantile some folks can be. It's like, okay, it's like, it won't protect you. It's like, no, it's not for your protection. It's actually if everybody wears it, it's for your protection. But it's to protect other people from your own spew, because as I speak, I spew. Every time I do a plosive, I spew. So if I have a mask on, then I'm not spewing. And I don't know, just the people comparing it to slavery and Nazism. It's like,
Right.
All right, folks, come on, let's have a little bit of historical context here, and let's be a little bit sane about this whole thing, and not lose our minds about
Between the mask and haircuts, you know, the whole haircutting thing. Oh, but I need my haircut, and you're taking away my rights because I'm not getting my haircut. Cut your hair at home.
Right.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I've got clippers. I've been clipping the sides of my head, and I have a lot of product. So there's a ton of product in my hair.
I just put feathers in my hair.
And you know what? That's better than a haircut anyway.
I think I'll start marketing the feathers. Wait, now I'm trying to get you back. I'm trying to get you back on. Yes, I don't understand, you know, and we won't go there because everyone has. See, everyone has their way. Everyone has their way.
I know, and I get a little but in this case, it's like everyone has their way. But if a store doesn't let you in because of not wearing a mask, then send somebody else to the store who will wear a mask, or get your stuff delivered. I mean, people are doing that. So if you don't want to wear a mask and going out, then don't go out, and get your stuff delivered by Postmates or somebody.
Like what Julie just said. Julie said there are some people that just have to complain about everything, and she's been trimming her own hair. My whatever, feathers. But yeah, I wear masks. I have multiple masks. I love my masks. I wore masks before there was this, but I was also reading, you know, nobody knows what, it's this and this and this. Loud talkers are people that are, you know, there's an infectious disease study going on in Seattle, and they're trying to figure out how long it takes for someone to, you know, transmit it, if they're standing in a room for 3 minutes, if they're standing in a room for 30 minutes, if they're talking to the person, if they're yelling at the person, if they're singing. And like when you speak, you're very precise, and you speak and you're clear and you take the time, but you project. So perhaps you wouldn't be someone that somebody would want to sit in a room with if you had COVID without your mask on. Right. I also read something interesting. So Nashville is opening up, I think tonight is the first night, they're opening up music venues. And yes, and there are interesting rules. 25 people allowed at a time in the club. Nobody on the dance floor. And 1 to 2 people on stage. Which bodes well for me because I can sing a cappella, or I can do duo with my guitarist or pianist or whoever friends. But yes, 2 people on stage, period. Social distancing on stage. No, not a full band even on stage.
Yeah, you're not Brian Ferry. You're not going to bring your keyboard player, your 3 guitarists, your Candy Dolfer playing sax.
But how fun that would be.
Yes. Oh my God. I saw years and years ago when I was touring in Texas. We were lucky when we toured in Texas. We became friends with the box office manager at the Alley Theater that produced us, and she had connections at all the other box offices in Houston. So we got tickets to the ballet and to the opera, and there's this great. Have you ever played at the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion?
No, but I want to.
It's an outdoor amphitheater in the woodlands outside of Houston, and she got us a ticket to see Lyle Lovett.
Oh yeah.
And this place was 12 miles away from Tomball, from his hometown.
Oh yeah.
So he was basically playing a hometown concert, and it was him and his large band.
The large band.
And, oh my God. Yeah, his show was great. And then in the middle of the show, he's like, well, you know, I got all these background singers, and they got better voices than me,
yes,
so I'm going to go backstage for a little while. Let these guys have a show. And his background singer's got a set in the middle of the show. It was lovely. It was just a lovely, lovely show. And he was amazing. It must have been almost a 3-hour set with the large band.
Yes.
Oh, so great.
They usually are. I've seen the large band over, a dozen at least. The pianist that I work with on some of my recordings, Matt Rawlings, is the pianist in the large band.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. The musicians that you have on your recordings are fine. They're just fabulous. I mean, you know, and your voice is lovely, and you're very precise. But the music, you have a great quality of your whole presentation is such great quality. I mean, and so warm and so personal. That's the most important thing about any sort of artistic pursuit, whether it be painting or sculpture or music or acting. It's got to come from a real place. It's got to come from a place, not just, hey, this will sell. I mean, I guess that has a place in the marketplace, but you can hear that. You can hear when an artist goes, hey, everybody's doing this kind of music, so I'm going to do it.
From the heart.
Yeah, this is something that comes from my heart. This is something that I want to do. I think it's very important to
I put feathers in my head from the heart.
I saw that.
Well, I agree with you. It's important. I mean, I of course there's people out there just doing it for the money or for whatever, but you know, as an artist, we didn't choose this. It chose us. And if we don't live it, give it our best, what's the point? Go, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're a newspaper delivery person, make that your best. Do that the best way it can be. Like Ben taught me, like I'd say, oh, not very many people came to the show. Was it a good show? It was an incredible show, but only 6 people came. But if there were 6 people or 60 or 600 or 6,000, I'm going to sing the same way. And I want my musicians who I work with to be in that same frame. And that's why I choose the people to work with that I do. Because they lift me up. They make me better.
Yeah, my brother Rick, when I was much younger, you know, I was probably a young teenager, and I was complaining about something. He was visiting, and I was complaining about some homework or something that I had to do, an essay that I had to write. And he said, and it didn't make sense to me then, and now it makes so much sense to me. He was like, you know what? Don't just dash it off. Make your essay the best essay you can write. Take some Zen pleasure in just doing the thing that's in front of you and doing it as well as you can. And then once it's done, you can look at it and go, I did that, and I gave it my all. And it's the most important thing that I did at that moment. And now that moment's done, and now on to the next thing. And the cool thing about stuff like that is it's simple. It's just easy. Rather than doing a slapdash job of anything, of wiping a counter, of doing the dishes. I love doing the dishes because after the dishes are done, you can look at, you know, it's the Zen pleasure. It's the immediate gratification of going, there was a pile of dirty dishes. I applied work and energy to it, and now there's clean dishes that I can make a meal on.
It's true.
Easy cheesy peasy. You know?
And doing the dishes is Zen, and it can be an art, the way you just put the dishes in the rack. Just like people like to do the dishwasher a certain way.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
I know those people.
Well, it's like your grandparents on the Mammina side and your mom and my mom putting together meals that are beautiful for kids. Right. You know, for the family.
Right,
but
for
putting
kids.
a meal on the table that is like of the kind of quality that's like, you can't get this anyplace else. This is unique to this table, to this moment. These tortillas were made by hand because you could see the handprint on them. And they were made with love.
Yeah, we were taught well.
Yeah, we were. I think of my mom. I think I posted this on a Mother's Day, but I think of my mom often. and especially when I'm in the kitchen because she was such a great cook. And I remember thinking, as she got sick, she would always send tortillas home with me, and she had her specific comal. For those of you who don't know what a comal is, it's a cast iron griddle that you use for making tortillas. And she had one that had cracked. It came from the Mace Ranch. This comal came from the Mace Ranch, and it had been used so much that it cracked. And so she got a new one, and she conditioned it and seasoned it and used it several times. And then she was like, I'm not going to use this anymore. I want to use the old one. The old one is the right one to use. And so on one side of her tortillas, you could see the crack. The crack was baked into the tortilla.
Oh, wow.
The mark was baked into the tortilla. And she would use yeast in her tortillas, so they weren't thin. They were more almost like a pizza or a flatbread. And so when she'd flip them, she'd put the side down and pat them down with her hand. And every tortilla that she ever made had her handprint on it. That was baked into it. And I remember when she started getting sick and I had a batch of tortillas in the freezer, because I used to save them in the freezer, thinking, I will never eat one of these hand-printed tortillas ever again. It was uniquely hers and uniquely ours. And we were blessed to be brought up by these women who are educated in so many different ways from having grown up on the Mace Ranch. Anyway, I flash on that with you, speaking with you and talking with my brothers, and every time I'm in the kitchen, my mother's standing there right next to me going, that's a little too much salt, Mondo.
Yeah.
Well,
tortilla memories. We have great tortilla memories.
Yeah.
And your mom made the best tortillas. And now...
Does your mom make tortillas still?
No. But she could. We haven't.
Yeah.
We make
My sister
manicotti. She makes enchiladas.
Nice. Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you make manicotti?
See? She does.
I gotta get the recipes from you. I want to get just a recipe for a good simple marinara. I make a decent marinara, but I'd like to get your recipe.
It's all just, again, from the heart.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll make it sometime for sure. One of these days I'll make something in the kitchen.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to see the Jenna Mammina cooking show.
Well, that will be fun. I'll figure that out as soon as I got to get my other tripod working, and then we'll make that happen. But
cool.
So hopefully something really exciting is going to happen tonight. I need to be patient, and if it happens, I'll be posting it today on Facebook.
Groovy. I will look for it, and I think Fridays are usually fairly busy, but I will try and get on tonight.
Right. Okay. Armando Ortega. Yes, and and my friend Julie said, I've had your cousin Helen's homemade tortillas.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Julie, who's on every day, is friends with Helen.
Oh, that's
so she
great.
gets Helen's
Julie.
food.
You are so lucky. Helen's food looks delicious.
When I go to her house and we go have a picnic in Yosemite, you should see the food that comes out for our picnic in Yosemite. Yeah.
I gotta get up there. I haven't been up there to visit them. I saw them last year. They were down here. I saw her. She posted on Facebook that she was visiting her in-laws in Glendora. And I said, you're in Glendora? That's 30 miles away from me. Can we meet for breakfast? So we got together and had brunch in Pasadena. And it was great. It was Damon and her and Damon's sister and Snowy and me. And we had just a lovely, lovely brunch. We hung out in Pasadena. It was so good to see them.
Oh, how fun. And I had brunch with your niece when I was there in January. And
with Margarita?
Yes. And something else. But we're getting closer to and she said you could come and you can bring the pie.
Great, I will.
You can bring some.
I will.
We're all going to do this. We'll have a meeting.
Okay.
For sure.
Oh, my phone is almost out of juice. I'm at 13%.
I'll let you go, brother.
All right, sweetie. I love you.
Love you
and
too.
Have a great Friday. Everybody out there in Jenna Mammina land, take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Hold your loved ones close. And remember, it's all for one and one for all. We're in this together. We're taking care of each other. That's the most noble thing you can do, is take care of your fellow people. I love you all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, he looks so much like his dad. On that note, let me just check something really quick, because I might have found something out. Oh, but he didn't answer. Hold on. Can you guys wait 1 second? Okay. Tonight. Diane, thank you for saying what you said. His mom was special, Eloisa. Yes, and Andre and I had a super special connection that I hold, in my soul. And I think of him often. And I was honored to perform with him for as long as we did, 20 years. It was really cool. I'm getting an answer, I think. I'm getting 3 dotted right now. I was watching a show a while back, something on Netflix, and they said, "You 3 dotted me." Do you know what that means? You know, when someone's texting you and the 3 dots are there, and then they don't text you, like you're waiting for the text, and you're waiting for the text, and then the 3 dots go away, and they didn't leave a text. I'm being patient right now. Let's see. I think it might. Yes. No, but I'm sure we can get one, period. I'm going to call you really quick. Is that okay? Question mark. Hi, Cordelia. Oh, I know. If we saw each other right now, that's the kind of hug. I love you. Yeah, hold on. Okay. You'll understand why I'm so excited in a second. Hey, so I'm on my show right now, but you're not on visually, and it's not on speaker or anything. But so if I can get you what you need, we could do a show tonight. Okay. So usually my show starts at 11:11, but we could and that's kind of late, I know, but we could start earlier. My cousin said we could be there anytime after 9. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to announce it now, and I'll call you back after the show. Okay. Thank you. Bye. He's working. I'm having a concert tonight with my friend Tom. Yeah. Everyone keeps saying, when are you doing a virtual concert? When are you doing a virtual concert? Tonight. I'm so excited. I might wear feathers in my hair and fly away. I will fly away. Oh, yeah, we were incredible. Well, tonight, sometime after 9, let's say 9:30. Let's say 9:30. Tom Costanzo is a guitar player from Chicago that lives in Indiana but has a place in St. Joe. And we met because of my cousin Johan took lessons from Tom. And Tom messaged me on Facebook, and I called him on the phone as I was walking Lillian, and we live across the street from each other. When I'm here, when he's here, we are like, boom. I just got a cool message from my friend Don. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Does that work? I think that works because if we play for an hour, we're going to start at 9:15. No, should we start at 9? We'll start setting up at 9:15 and then talk a little bit and the show will start. Yes, 9:15 tonight from the Sandbar in St. Joseph, Michigan. See, it's all community and connection. Sandbar. Nobody can come. We will be social distancing. We will set everything up and be live by 9:15. I have a lot to do now. Oh, I had a busy day. Now it's even busier. Yay! Concert tonight with Tom Costanzo. Thank you all for being here today. I need to fix my feathers in my hair. And I have to go advertise. So perhaps tonight you could make a watch party for the show and set your alarm and yeah. New Year's Day, May 22nd, Jenna Mammina, Tom Costanzo at the Sandbar. Cool. Cool. See you tonight. Have a beautiful rest of your day, start of your day. Stay in bed, wear your robe. This is not my robe, by the way. It's a really fancy, cool shirt. What am I going to wear? Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't performed since February 20-something. I don't even know if I can sing anymore. Okay. I gotta go. See you tonight. Love hard.